ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and privilege to have been invited to the third Indian Conference. So I would like to express here my sincere thanks to the organizing committee for their hospitality and for the excellent arrangement made for this conference. Last year, I also did have an opportunity to attend the Indian Ocean Conference 2017 in Colombo, Sri Lanka, which has provided a good momentum to discuss on issues of common concern. The theme was peace, progress, and prosperity. There were ideas and opinions on regional and global security, economic development and culture, as well as to share experiences and lessons learned from the best practices of their countries in dealing with such issues. As for the Indian Ocean Conference 2018, I mostly welcome the concept note that will create an opportunity to deepen the understanding of the strategic and economic importance of the regions by focusing on security, trade and commerce and governance, aiming to build a new regional architectures to foster prosperity. The Indian Ocean does not have only plenty of national resources to facilitate the trade, transportation, and development of countries in the region, but also have borne various culture and religions, since the water provides the road for which the civilization of Indian culture, including Pali and Sanskrit languages, Buddhism, Brahmanism, and Hindus, among others, were transmitted to many countries in the region and the world. In the recent years, due to many factors, the world situation has seen rapid, complex evolution and full of uncertainties. As the case of Indian Ocean, with the abundance of its natural resources and facilitation of air and water transportation, there are 32 countries located in the Indian Ocean rim, which they have various levels of development, economic growth, tremendous ecological diversity, demographic pressure, ethnic and sectarian tension, which contribute to some extent of concern by countries. The challenges and difficulty among countries are to have the Indian Ocean as the water of peace, progress and prosperity, and for the common interest of the region. The Indian Ocean, like others, should be the area of free navigation and overflight, for it belongs to the common heritage of mankind. Although in the past there were neither occurrence of any serious problem in the Indian Ocean, nor any mechanism to touch upon the regional security. In this context, the concept note of the Indian Ocean Conference 2018 might consider a strategic outlook to accommodate a one-size-fits-all approach to regional security architecture, aiming at facilitating the freedom of navigation. So this morning, in the morning session, the Foreign Minister of Mauritius has said that the one size cannot fit all. So in this case, so the participating countries also can work together on to find the solution for acceptable for all. I'm not going to recall on the United Convention or the law of the sea that define the right and responsibilities of nations with respect to the use of the world's ocean, which entered into force in 1994. But here I would like to recall a little bit about the experience of ASEAN regarding cooperation on overflight in ASEAN spaces. In 2015, ASEAN launches its open skies policy, which was also known as the ASEAN Single Aviation Market. This was intended to increase regional and domestic connectivity, integrate production networks, and enhance regional trade by allowing airlines from ASEAN member states to fly freely throughout the region via the liberalization of air service under a single and unified air transport market. The single aviation market would lead to growth and development, as is open to up the market to more competition and encourage higher traffic growth and service quality while lowering ticket prices. Ladies and gentlemen, it is well known that there exist various cases of piracy in the Asian region in the past years, especially Malacca Strait and the road from South China Sea to Thai Gulf. Terrorism and piracy cause serious damages for passengers, both ship and cargo ship, that need concerted effort not only among stakeholders, but the outsiders should be part of it. Although Laos is a landlocked country and does not rather get impact from this issue, but as a state party of the 1982 UNCLOS, Laos decided to sign the regional agreement on combating piracy and armed robbery against ships in Asia in 2004 in order to meet the political need of the countries in the region in cooperation to prevent from and combat against piracy. The Lao accession to the RECAP reflects its attention to ensure security for transportation and to get readiness in the future for which there will be possibly be Lao registered boat and ship pass through sea or ocean. In recent years, many initiatives and concepts were put forward by major powers, especially the Belt and Road Initiative of China and Free and Open Indo-Pacific Strategy of some other countries. These open, transparent, and inclusive new initiatives are both important to common interests of peace, stability, and cooperation in the region and in the world. But more importantly, such initiatives should complement each other and align with existing regional cooperation mechanisms and should support in shaping into regional cooperation architecture that is currently changing. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of my speech, let me conclude that we must acknowledge that different countries in Asia face their own different challenges. Some have made more progress politically than economically, and others the reverse. In building regional architectures, we must account for these diverse challenges and create more opportunities for broad-based political progress, security, and prosperity. Last but not least, I wish the conference a great success. Thank you.